The man did not marry you because he wants problem.
What would you say men really want?
A man is a man, whether short or small. The content remains the same.
Do you think it is wrong for a man to be a house husband? Have you ever wondered what men really want? I believe you have. And with me on set today is Augustino Milo. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
And Victoria Chukura. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
You know, like I said, if you've ever wondered what men really want, please don't move. As a matter of fact, stay fixed on this show and you'll get more insight into what men really want, hopefully. But just in case you're not satisfied with what you get, please would like to know from your own opinion what you think men want. And who knows, might be helping someone out there, might be helping me. All right? Okay, so let me start with Augustino Milo. What do you think men want? Now let me break it down. Men are virtually everywhere. They virtually run everything. As a matter of fact, we say it's a man's world. All right? But despite being a man's world, there are still some complaints from men with regards to how they are being regarded, how seriously they are being taken, some privileges they think they are being denied by the opposite sex, and some how would I put it now?
Egocentric.
Yeah, egocentric approaches towards the opposite sex. What would you say men really want?
You know, I like you. You always ask me very tough questions. As though you think I know everything. I will do my best. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
You see, men are very simple.
Really?
And, yes, very simple and easy to identify with. And in identifying with them, you will also be able to get out what they want. And what do they want? Understanding. Only, yes, understanding. Every other thing is an offshoot of understanding. Why am I saying so? Whether you say by women, by the society, by everybody, men, I have discussed with you a very long time ago when I told you that men are just the opposite of women.
Yes.
You know, when you are in opposite sex, that tells you that the woman is looking the other way and the man is looking the other side. Opposite. So it depends on the woman now, and it behoves on the woman to actually understand the species of person she has, because man is a model, woman is a model. And if you look at the modeling of vehicles and all that, Toyota Model 2000 remains 2000, whether you take it to America or anywhere. Yeah. A man is a man, whether short or small. The content remains the same. And that's why you often hear people, maybe women, say all men are the same. That's correct. So if you understand that all men are correct, then you should study that model to ensure that if he gets spoiled, the spare parts, you must have it. So, but unfortunately, many people do not understand because they don't study the model they are dealing with. If, for example, now you are having a man who is given to watching football, for example, a woman, you know, yes, you may not like football, but sometimes you join the man to watch football to make him feel important, not because you like football. You know, okay. Sometimes if you see your man, he comes back home late all the time because of the nature of his job. You don't like it, but sometimes, you know, identify with him, because men like to be praised. Women like to be, you know, can I use the word petted? You know, they like to be pampered. Yes. You know, so when you pamper a woman, she brings out the best. You know, pampering a woman now, okay, my wife. So I still look at you as if you were not, you know, the way. In fact, you are better now than even when I met you. You are still a very young woman, and I can't imagine. Am I the one maintaining you really? In fact, my money is showing. You know, I say get away from that, but she likes it. Then the man comes back. He say, if you are an Igbo, he say, I'm going to chamber one. I know that if you are in that national assembly, all this nonsense they are doing, you change the narrative. I trust you. He will laugh. So those kind of things that you understand that men like, that is ego. You help them to boost their ego. Then for women, you also help them to realize their dream of being cosmetic.
Yeah, I'm going to come to you shortly with another angle to your response. But let me come to Victoria. Now, from your own experience, as a woman, what would you say men really want? Because it's easy for Sagosino to come from his own perspective, angle and approach it this way. But I think it's a different thing entirely when a woman is talking about what men really want, or how best you think you know what men really want. How do you put it?
It's really a peculiar topic, this particular one, because just like they said, you cannot read the mind. Yeah, what is in the mind from the face. So it becomes really, really difficult. But just like Oga Milo has said, that we are both peculiar species. Even me sometimes will ask, when you just think you are a perfect woman for a man, you still see the man not seeing this part of you, the woman, thinking or concluding or feeling that I'm good for this person. But this man is not even seeing that part of you. That makes us imperfect. We are both imperfect beings. But it takes a man and a woman to really come together. That attraction, that thing that brings them together, is what should be looked into properly. Something must bring them together. That particular thing at that point that makes them come together is that driving force. That will be the driving force for the man to build a step on, or the woman to build a step on.
Okay, no, what I asked was, what would you say men want? From what you just explained now, what would you say men want?
Okay, I would think that man wants respect. They want loyalty. They want a woman that bruises their egos all the time, that praises them, just like Oga Milo has said, that accept them the way they are.
So after doing all these things, and they still act out of point or out of place, they act irrational sometimes, would you still know what they want at that point?
No, it depends on what.
Or you just have to continue doing that?
No, it depends on your classification. Because to me, that is with the man, I may not see him acting irrational. So it depends on what you classify all these things now. It depends on what that person is classifying the way you are.
Okay, let me come to
now.
Let me come to
it will not be that way for the woman.
Yeah, let me come to Augustine Milo. Why do men lie? Why do a lot of men lie? Then that lie is not even enough. Why do they have that sense of entitlement that they can cheat? And whether they are caught or not, they just have a superior mindset that they can get away with it, or nothing can be done to them. Just imagine someone having 700 wives, 300 concubines, and it was not done. No. If he had more time, he would have continued. And a lot of men make reference to that. So why do they lie? Why do they cheat? And why do they have that sense of entitlement? Most times feeling that woman is the weaker sex and must subdue, like you said earlier, like their ego to be pampered, to be praised and all that. Now, even when that is being done to them, some of them abuse it. In the long run, they abuse it. So why is that very peculiar with most men?
Yeah, it is peculiar because you ask again, you say, what do they want? Now, if a married man, I mean, if a mad man marries a mad woman, you discover that they move very, they move well, The same way, if a man gets in contact with a woman of like mind, you have discovered what you like, and it's very easy for you to flow. So now, if you don't discover what the man wants by your own exhibition of a character, it will be difficult for you to move. For example, if you now, she kept on saying, if you know what he wants or you want for the society, I mean, for the relationship to work, to work. For example, sex. She didn't come up like that. Now, it's maybe like maybe the man wants sex all the time. If a man wants sex, a man is not romantic. It's only very lazy men. I use the word lazy, quote and unquote, that are not too serious, that want to have sex and they begin to come, give me, let me go. You understand?
Interesting.
Yes, and the woman says, no, that is not the way. We want to talk now and all that. But if you discover that is the way the man is, you take time to actually understand that is the way he is. So on a normal setting, when you know that yes, he was like that yesterday because he was tensed up, but today now it's a weekend, you can talk him into doing it differently. But if you insist that it has to be the way you want it, there's a problem. That is where that understanding I talked about earlier comes in. Now, if you are a woman and you are earning your salary, and because you're an African woman and you believe that the Bible says a man who is not able to cater for his own family is worth an infidel, you keep your own salary in your pocket. So this morning you come back and say bring money for tea, the man gives you. In the evening, say bring money for dinner, the man gives you. Tomorrow he says school fees, the man gives you. Next, and all that, the man will be tired of you because the man did not marry you because he wants problem. The man married you because he wants a settlement.
So these things would make him lie and cheat.
Yeah, this thing will make you lie and cheat because in the course of settling all the things you are doing to him, instead of being angry with you and causing problem in the home, it's okay. There's no problem fighting, because I know if I tell my wife now, then she'll be okay. What I'll do now when I close from office, you go to the next bear parlor, and if he gets to that place, whatever he sees according to the local balance, you manage it. Maybe while you're there now, another person will say, "Can you manage this babe?" and all that. So before you know it, from one babe to two, two to three, three to four, because the woman at home did not understand that she can do something to actually stop you from moving up and down.
You know something. I'm still on you, Augustine Milo. You said something earlier. You said the woman has to understand the man to know what the man wants. Yes. You've been making it all about the men as a priority. Yeah. That's. A lot of my viewers out there would think that it's a little bit old school, especially measuring with the 21st century independence approach and understanding and two-way relationship, where it's not just a one-way thing where the woman just have to submit absolutely and serve.
Yes.
All right, submit and serve and be on the receiving end only from whatever you receive from the man. And like you both have said, understand.
Yes.
So no matter what you receive, just understand. Is that your own point of view? Just imagine you give your daughter to that kind of man. Would you be comfortable with that?
No. I'm not saying whatever you see, you manage and
but that's
it appears like that.
Yes.
It appears like that. But when I say you understand the man, understanding the man does not go beyond the man also understanding you, because if you understand the man, there's no way the man will not understand you.
Okay, 1 mile do men need to go in making sure that they also give and receive.
Give and receive, yes, because you must be working with a theory that works. Because when I keep referring to knowledge and information, what I mean is that there are some things that happen in marriages that people don't understand. They are not the maker of that marriage. So if there's any problem, you need a manual, and that manual may be your Bible, it may be your Quran, it may be any book that have been written by other persons. It may be just listening to people like you and I, people who are like more informed than yourself, to let you know that these things are not peculiar to you. And if you understand it from that point, you now begin to now listen to yourself, listen to others, and key into whatever it is to make you understand your man.
So the man is equally responsible in knowing what he actually wants for himself.
Yes.
Before demanding that from the woman.
From the woman, yes.
Okay, I think you're getting that. But there's something that I want to come to. But before that, Mr. Chukura, there are men out there who might not be doing so well like the women. Now, these women are career women, they're doing so fine, they have money and all that, have influence. Do you think it is wrong for a man to be a house husband? Just when you have housewife.
If it is wrong,
yes,
for a man to be a house
husband, be the one to take care of because in this Western world there are families like that where the woman is one making the money and the man is one taking care of the home. Do you think it's wrong, even though we are in Africa? Let's refer to Nigeria for instance. Do you think it is wrong? I've seen some families like that personally. I've seen families like that in Nigeria here, where the woman makes the woman makes like 99.9% of the wealth they have, the mansion, the cars, the everything. But she doesn't show it, put in the man's face that she's the one bringing it. But everyone knows that, yes, she's the son, but gives the man all the respect. Now, I think there are only like 1% of Nigerian men who could submit to that. And you think that man is being a woman rapper?
Well, because we are in Nigeria and Africa, they will definitely call you woman rapper.
Okay.
But thank God this time, the woman is very, very submissive. Yes. Irrespective of her millions and everything she has. She's very, very submissive. Naturally, the man who finds himself in this kind of situation will not even like himself. a man must be a man. But nature has made it to be this way, that you are the caregiver now in the house, not the provider, not the you are the caregiver, you are the one giving care, taking care of the house, and not because you are jobless or something like that. And you don't have to beat yourself over that. It's people, like we say, we don't look at people, it's what is inside, what you are doing inside that matters to you, you and your spouse. If they call you woman rapper, because it's our language. It's not in Oyibo language. I don't know how to put it now. Whether woman.
So do you see such relationships standing the test of times?
No, this is husband and wife now.
Do you see such standing the test of times?
Yes, I see it standing the test of time, because one, the key element there is that the woman is very, very submissive. Okay. You won't even see it on her that she's the one providing. So it creates a very serene environment for the man to give adequate care. Two, they enjoy each other. She is giving care, the home is peaceful, the woman is bringing, I think there's harmony.
Okay, very quick one. Would you submit to that kind of condition if you find yourself in that place? Is this something that you would just gladly just accept and let it slide because of the understanding you also have for your wife? I'm quoting you now.
Oh, God, Milo will not accept that.
And you know.
No, God, Milo will not accept that.
Okay, so you're not among that 1%.
No, I'm not among the 1%. You're not among one of my uncles. A very long time ago, we were small though. He said, let me tell you, I don't pray for my wife to be richer than me.
Okay.
Yes, he told us why. But really, the real sense of it, you see, if you find yourself in such a situation, there is little you can do. But what you can do exactly is by ensuring that you help your wife so that she'll be able to also encourage, to be also in a position to encourage you. You understand? Because if, for example, now your wife is bringing all the money, don't sit at home and be expecting that when she comes back, she will submit to you as the head of the family. You are the head of the family, though, but be mindful of how you now talk to her. So that over time you can overcome your sitting at home now to become whom you want to be. It is your wife that will actually help you, because that is why she's there, because two heads are better than one. So if you don't now engage your wife, you know, if you don't identify what she's doing now to help you, you are still existing that you are the man without appreciating what she's doing. You may remain where you are, but if you appreciate that she's the one that is providing now, and therefore do all that it is possible. If she comes back from work and she has an assignment to do, and you're able to help her, over time she will tell you that, honey, there's one place. So one of my colleagues, when we went for one training, they said they are looking for. I don't know whether you like it. Do you understand? Yeah. It may be that your wife now that will also lift you. So what I'm saying is that yes, as a man, I may not like it.
You drop your ego.
Yes, but I have to drop my ego if I find myself in such a situation, hoping that my wife will also understand that.
Okay, well, very quickly, what would you advise men out there?
Yes.
To do, or what would you advise women out there now? Because you are a man.
Yes.
So women want to know what the specific things to look out for when dealing with a man, and to make sure that they have peace, whether in a relationship or in their marriage.
Yes.
So as the man, please speak to the women out there and let them know, okay, these are the things that men want.
Yes.
These are the things men look out for. No matter how difficult the men may appear, someone said, no matter how hard the man is, he's somebody's baby.
Yes.
All right. So the women want the men to be their baby, obviously. So how will they get them to be their baby, not one other girl's baby? Because the man was be somewhere lying his head and doing almost for one girl to be rubbing. And so they want the man to be their baby. So what would you say men want? So please talk to them.
Don't be that woman that has made up her mind on any issue, such that even when your husband is offering counsel, you have made up your mind. If the husband now says, for example, please be very careful, don't be so extravagant. You know, the month is still far, you know, we have not been able to do. He say, which one concern me? Is it your money? You know, you must listen, and when your husband is talking, limit the way you respond and talk, you know, as a woman. And if people are advising you, don't be the type that you never hear any. In fact, once someone is talking to you, you are just waiting for such a person to stop so that you now say your own. No, you must listen to what people are telling you, or what your husband is telling you, or what even other person. Don't be so possessive as a woman. Be responsive to whatever people are suggesting to you, including your husband or your boyfriends, if you like, so that people will not see you as somebody who cannot take other people's view because you are that kind of person that is, if I say bossy now, not even bossy, you are domineering. Yes, domineering. It may be your character, but sometimes you give and also expect to take.
All right, thank you very much, Augustino Milo. Thank you very much, Mrs. Chukura. You guys have done your bit. And it's up to you now to give me your opinion. What do you really think men want? Ladies, please rush to the comment section and let me know what you think men want from your own experience with your man. How you've been able to successfully put him in a place where he can't live without you, he can't breathe without you. You know, he talks and breathes and sees you everywhere he goes. He's so in love with that he's your baby. How you were able to get there? All right, please kindly share in the comment section. Then men also kindly share also and let women know what you guys require from them. And let's have a very peaceful world out there. All right, so please, from us here on Noble TV Live, I want to say thank you. Do like, share, drop your comments, and don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification button for similar prompt updates. Thank you.